These are some of my bare root strawberries from Park Seed. Over here we have Park's Whopper strawberries. And these have actually been in my refrigerator in the garage for like 2 weeks because I just didn't have time nor energy to deal with them when they showed up. I just stuck the whole box in there when they arrived and they were fine. They come in like a sandy soil mixture. I took them upstairs to the kitchen, rinsed them all really well, and trimmed some of the roots. Over here we have Fragaria All-Star, and I actually have 3 more varieties, most of which will be going outside. I'm putting these in my lettuce grow over here. I'm trying this the easiest way possible, which is just to use cloning collars to hold them in place right at the top of the roots, making sure that the crown is exposed, as you can see. So this will hold 30. This is more than 30, so whatever's left over is going to go there in that GreenJoy. I will keep you updated along the way, but basically all I'm doing is taking one of these cloning collars, same way I showed you with planting them in the lettuce grow, the nasturtiums over there. Open it up, break those apart, and then I'm just going to nest it right on around the top of the roots and put it in the unit. So stand by, I'll do all of it. To me that for some of these that are really thick, I can actually kind of cut the middle out of the cloning collar to make a bit more space. So I'm going to try that with this one. I'm going to cut the tip off each one of those little triangular points. Now let's see how it fits. It is good, so that's what I will do from now on. And I'm going to have to go back and do that to a couple of the ones I already put in. My strawberry tower is loaded with flowers now. It's only been 15 or 16 days since I planted these bare roots in. I pollinated some yesterday. That's easy. You can shake them like this. You can put a fan on the plant, or you get a cheap electric toothbrush and just kind of vibrate each flower. If I had my hand there, you'd actually see a little yellow pollen falling out. How cute are they? On one of them, the one here with the dot, I'm experimenting. So instead of letting that one keep the flowers, I pick the flowers off because some say that leads to a larger plant later. But I'm just excited to possibly have some strawberries. Stay tuned. So about to harvest some of my first strawberries from my lettuce grow. There are a few that are nice deep red. Don't want them to get overly ripe. This one's definitely should have probably been pulled yesterday. So I'm gonna get maybe 4 or 5 of them. This will be the first harvest of strawberries, and these plants are loaded. I love it. An update on the strawberries. Overdue update. It's been about 5 weeks since I planted the bare root strawberries here in my lettuce grow. I have gotten a couple of harvests. I opted not to pick off first flowers because I wanted to see what would happen, and I've gotten a ton of tiny little delicious strawberries. Yes, I wish they were bigger, but I'm happy to have something. Now this one is interesting. So this is the one plant with this dot here that I picked the flowers off to see if the plant would get bigger. The plant is nice and large, but it's also one of the only ones that put off a very nice strawberry runner, but has not developed any more flowers yet. So I'm gonna wait a couple more days and I'll cut this runner off. It's just starting to get the little bumps here, which is what you wanna see when you cut this off to root it. That's how I do it in hydroponics. I go ahead and cut them off, and then we'll see if that one can refocus its energy on new flowers or not. But I am so happy with the way this turned out. Excuse my junky space. Down here has mostly been neglected because I've been so busy outside. But these strawberries, there's another runner. And see, I've missed getting a couple of these. That one is drying up. So I need to do a little bit of maintenance. But yes, I highly recommend you try some strawberries in your hydroponics. They worked out absolutely wonderfully in this lettuce grow. I think they would work well in a garden. Over here in the GreenJoy, not as great. However, I don't think that's the fault of the GreenJoy. I think that's the fault of my neglect and the fact that aphids found these. So I'm gonna work on cleaning up these plants, probably moving a few of them outside and seeing what I can salvage there. They're still growing. They just don't look all that happy. So thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos coming up on inside and outside.